Hey guys, what's happening? My name is Tahir and I am back with yet another video for you guys, and this time it's the first impressions and on-field testing of really famous Sony's lens. It's 24G Master f1.4. So let's get on with it. So a little bit of backstory. For past few months I was looking for like a prime wide angle lens which should be sharp and which can help me taking like really good street shots or landscape shots, or let's say portraits. And yeah, I was in search for it, and I do own 16 to 35 mm Zeiss f4, but yeah, it's f4, it's not that fast. I was looking for in the range of like 1.4 or 1.8. I did some research, came up Batis and all other brands, but one model stood out all of them, and it was the Sony G Master 24mm f1.4. So this lens comes up in this box, and of course I have opened it, and there is nothing in this box to show, to be honest. It's just let me show you. It's just some wrapping and books like guidelines or warranty books from Sony, and it has this carrying pouch or carrying bag. That's it. So when I took this baby out from the box, I really felt it's lightweight, compact and sturdy design. Of course it's G Master lens, but yeah, it's really lightweight and compact. You can throw it in the corner of your bag and you won't even notice its weight. So if you are going on a hike, or let's say you are traveling, or you want to do street photography or portrait photography, and you own one of the Sony Alpha's model cameras, let's say A7R3, the one I'm using right now, or A7 III, or let's say Alpha 6 series, it'll work fine. I don't think so you're gonna need like a battery grip or something like that. It's not gonna be front heavy, and it'll work perfectly fine. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, I won't be using any of the battery grips with this thing, or like the little pinky grip thing. It's time for like a standard specs roundup, so let's quickly go through with it. First of all, it weighs around 445 grams, which is light and really impressive. Similar like all other G Master lenses, it has manual aperture ring, which of course can be used with click option, in which aperture ring moves one step at a time, or declick option, which is really useful if you are making videos, as it will allow the aperture ring to move smoothly. The minimum focusing distance you can go with this lens is around 0.24 meters or 0.3. The filter thread on this lens is 67 millimeters. The lens's aperture mechanism features 11 blades, the most used in any of the Alpha lenses. There is a focus hold button which can be customized from camera's body menu. The user can directly access secondary function assigned to this focus hold button. Also, there is a focus mode switch which makes it possible to quickly select an auto or manual focus to match the changing shooting conditions. So these were the quick specs. Now it's time to take this thing out in the field. I'll probably gonna make some like quick run and gun b-roll, take some shots, come back and review the shots with you guys. So it's time to move on. Let's go. So I am here in Sydney CBD Hyde Park and using this 24mm lens. So if you are thinking to vlog with this lens, this will be your field of view. My arm's a little bit longer, so I don't need a Gorilla Pod. You might need a Gorilla Pod, depends on your preference. It's still early in the morning. I'll head out, make some sweet b-roll and take some shots and share with you guys after this b-roll. So I just came back home now and imported these shots in the Lightroom. Let's check it out, the quality of this lens on field. I always shoot all the images in RAW, and currently they are not color corrected or like cropped or aligned properly. So yeah, I can see this image is slightly tilted on the left hand side. That's fine. Let's zoom in at the center first. I can see that it's pretty sharp, and if I go on 3:1, yeah, it just loses the quality at this point by 3:1, but 1:1, and oops, what I'm doing here, sorry, yeah, 1:1 ratio, yeah, you can see it's pretty sharp at the center. And if I look at the corners, because usually the wide angle lenses are softer in the focus and sharpness on the sides, let's check out this shot in the corner. Now I can easily see the handbags there in the corner. It's pretty sharp and clear. And what about this one? Yeah, it says Versace Classic. It's pretty good. So let's move on to the next image. The next image I took was again on the Martin Place here. This lady was singing beautiful in the morning. Again, let's zoom in the center first. Yeah, the color looks pretty good. It's pretty clean and it's sharp. What about the corners? What about this family? Yeah, they are pretty good. And what about this one? Yep, this guy looks sharp and focused. These two also looks in fine condition. Yeah, this lens is performing really good. And the last picture I want to show you guys is this one. Yeah, it's a little bit overexposed. That's fine. We can fix that by bringing in the exposure a little bit, I guess. Yeah, this will do it for now. Again, I'm gonna zoom in at the center first. I can see like the details are there, the sharpness is there. She looks perfectly fine, tack sharp. What about the corners? What about this lady? Yep, she looks fine, and I can read easily at the back. There is a little bit of bending. We can fix that later on. And what about that corner? Yeah, I can see a little bit of purple fringing here going on. Let's show you guys. Let's see if it works. If I go down here on the lens correction side and click remove chromatic aberration, does it go? Yep, it just goes off. See this. I turn it off, the purple fringing comes back up, click on it, and it's just like not that much visible. If you go on pixel peeping, then you will be able to see it. And also we'll just click on chromatic profile correction, sorry, to enable it. Yeah, this lens is performing really good on the field. Of course, it's a G Master lens, and now I get it why it's getting so much hype. It's worth it. So now it's time for the conclusion and my final thoughts about this lens. First of all, this lens is like really common in the astrophotographers community because of its sharpness. I'm not an astrophotographer. I mostly do shoots on the streets or landscapes or portraits, so I'm talking on that side for this lens. After reviewing these shots like with you guys and afterwards, yes, there is purple fringing or like chromatic aberration, plus there is a little bit of distortion also, like barrel distortion bending, which can easily be removed in post-processing in Lightroom, and I don't think so it's a big of a deal as compared to the other wide angle lenses where you can see the heavy distortions on the side, sometimes vignetting also. So yeah, it's a really good lens. Who this lens is for? First of all, of course, astrophotographers. Others, like if you are into like street photography or landscapes, this lens is like the holy grail for you, to be honest. And Sony placed this lens really well as compared to pricing with other lenses in the market. So yeah, if you are looking for like a really good wide angle lens for astro, landscape or street photography, even portraits, this lens is for you. So yeah, this was my like quick review of this Sony 24G Master f1.4. I'll probably gonna be shooting more with this lens now. Anyways, I hope you like this video. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also hit that bell icon for the notifications. My Instagram description is down below in the link. The reason I'm telling you about my Instagram, so probably I'm gonna post more shots with this lens on my Instagram, so do keep an eye on that one too. Until next time, this is Tahir signing out. See ya. Back and review the shots with you guys, so it's time to move on. Let's go.